Hey everyone. So last week I tried to record a video of my classroom doing a classroom tour, and I realized that I was covering the speaker the whole time. So the microphone. I was covering the microphone the whole time. So I'm going to try to record another video for you so you guys can see a little bit of what our ESL classroom looks like. So excuse me while I turn this around. Okay. The last video I did was kind of long, so I'm going to try to do a quick shortened view, and each week I hope to be able to show you a little more. So this is from the door when you come into our classroom. Last year we had a pretty big classroom, but it didn't have any windows. So this year we are so excited that we have 3 beautiful windows that look out onto the parking lot and to our trees, which we absolutely love. We do a lot of projects where we study the trees, and we monitor their growth and how they change, which is really important for English language learners, particularly those who come from different countries, because obviously climates are different, and that makes for interesting learning. So probably shouldn't have walked all the way over here. It's all the way across the room. So there's our tree, and then this is a little bit of our reading center. We have a nice big carpet where the kids sit, and my chair, and a word, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. A word chart, or like a pocket chart. There we go. I'm sorry. It's first day back at school, and it's like 5:15, so I'm a little crazy right now. But it's a pocket chart that actually one of my colleagues is letting me use that is your standard pocket chart on a clothing rack. So it's actually pretty handy, and it rolls around so we move it all over the room. Over here we have my desk. I like to keep my desk pretty clean and organized. Yeah, I like to put important things on the back of my desk. Well, this is actually a closet behind my desk that I'm kind of using as like a bulletin board. So I like to put important papers on there just so I can always see them. And pictures of my husband. Yeah, and so I'm planning on doing several more videos so I can kind of show you guys a little more of everything in detail. But right here, I'm sorry, this video is really choppy. Oh, it's really noisy. I wanted to show these really quick because these are organizers that I got at the dollar store, and I love them. And they have like little sticky feet on the bottom, but I got a bunch, and they're working really nicely in my classroom. So I just wanted to show you guys that because I really like that organizer. So right over here we have a table, like our little working space. I use it for all grades. The table is it's a little shorter than our desks, so I generally don't use it for the big kids. But sometimes we do sit there and do some guided reading or different activities together. And we play games. Whenever we have time, we sometimes play games there too. So mostly for the little kids, just because of their size. Back here we have our books, some of our books. I have several different sections of books in the classroom, and so right here are our bilingual books, which are on the top, and our Spanish books, which are all in green. And right down there I have a couple games that I actually just got at garage sales this past weekend, and we got to play today because we had a little bit of a celebration day in our classroom. So those will be put away soon. Over here we have another reading area. This is more for independent reading. If I give the kids some time to find a book and read to themselves, this is generally where they go. And this is our special reading chair that I found at the Salvation Army. And yeah, the kids really like that chair. They like to share it. Over here, these are more English books. I'm hoping next year to be able to organize these a little differently, just because I'm finding it's kind of confusing keeping track of where all the books should go. So I'm looking for more bookshelves this coming year. Up here we have a lot of my stuff that I don't really let the kids use attended. For example, paint. Definitely don't let them use that by themselves. Over here we have my mentor texts. I'm hoping to organize them a little better. Saying what category they are, whether it's seasons or, depending on what topic we're learning about. If it's a holiday book, just trying to separate them so it's a little easier to understand. Up here on the top we have our ESL test prep books that I'm trying to keep separate so I don't lose them because they're very important. We have a little bit of a computer station over here, which is really nice. to have the kids use. A lot of their art and their writing and their work, I like to really display that because it's really important. They like to see their stuff. You know, they like to see what they've been working on. Over here, we have a bathroom and a sink, which I love, which is just amazing. The kids don't have to run down the hall to use the bathroom. They can just use it in our class and get on with their work. Up here we have our word wall, which I'm hoping to be able to separate better by grade next year, just because right now I have a lot of the different grade level words together. It's kind of hard for the kids to be able to use them if they're not sure which words are theirs. Over here we have Esl Reading Series that I use. I can go into a little more detail later on with those in further videos. Right here I have leveled readers, levels A through T at the moment, and the kids, you know, they know what their levels are, and when it's time for them to read to self, they can come over and find the books that they need. Over here, it's kind of hard to see. I'll come around the corner. Over here we have, and I really have to organize these cords, sorry about that. We have a lot of nonfiction texts and our 3 iPads that the kids love to use. Right up here, I'm just going back around. So this is where the big kids work, and where I do some work with the little kids too. These desks are much bigger and much better for their size, and also it focuses right on the smart board, which the kids love using and I really love. It's a great tool. I wish I had it when I was in school. It's just cool to see all the different things you can do on it and all the different kind of lessons and how you can incorporate technology in the classroom. And over here, I know it seems simple, but we have chart paper that I like to use, and one of my colleagues actually suggested that you take 2 command hooks to hang the chart paper up on the wall, and that's been really helpful for making anchor charts and, you know, just doing work with the kids. And then I just tear off the sheet when I'm done. Right here we have student work, and we also have our I can statements, which are part of the Common Core. And if you're a teacher, you know about I can statements, and if you're a parent, you probably know about the Common Core, but they're all connected. And so what I did is I took I cans and I translated them into Spanish. So this is just a piece of paper inside of a piece of yellow paper inside of like a page protector, and then I just use a dry erase marker to change out the standards, so I don't have to, you know, keep track of a bunch of pieces of paper with a bunch of different standards. I just change them out with a marker. Over here we have some of our bins for like projects where we need like markers or crayons. We have our reading series, some flashcards, and then I have quite a few teacher binders with different materials. Like I try to keep track of curriculum, I try to keep track of what each grade level is doing, and then so when I come across something new that they're doing, I'll put it inside of their grade level binder. Yeah, just to try to keep myself as organized as I can. And also, I love this, and I came up with this past year. Every time a student gives me a piece of work, a piece of art, I put it inside of my Esl Artist Notebook, and I hope to try to keep all of the artwork that my kids give me throughout the years so that I can look back and, you know, when they come and visit, if they come and visit, which I'm sure they will, we can look back on it together. Right there, this is the students section. They each have a folder and a notebook in their drawer, and they know when it's time to do their reading or writing, they know exactly where to go to get their stuff. Oh, this little paper's bugging me. With the humidity, everything's falling off the walls right now. Right over here we have, I generally try to keep like the books that we're like working on or like themed books up on the top, and then again some more workbooks that we're working on in the bottom. We have dictionaries and glossaries. ESL students have the option of using a glossary, bilingual glossary, on their testing. So yeah, they have those, and I give them to them when it's time for a big test. So pretty much, guys, I mean, I'm probably making you super nauseous with all of this. Pretty much, this is my whole classroom. I hope to do more individualized vlogs about it. If anybody has any questions about anything they saw that they like or that they think could be done better, let me know. I hope I'm not making you too nauseous by doing this. And let me just really quick before we go, let me just take you outside so I can show you our work on the walls. And I'm just not going to say anything so I don't seem like a crazy person talking to myself in the hallway. So hold on. Let's go look outside. All right, good. I wasn't spotted. So let me take you back over here to say goodbye. So the last part of my room I wanted to show you is actually, you can tell I don't really take mirrors selfies. This is a one-way window. So like, that's another room over there that people can see me, but I can't see them. So it's kind of creepy. It's just a storage room now, but it's still kind of funny that, like, I don't know, it just seems like I'm like in an interrogation or something like that. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, and let me know if there's anything that you guys saw that you thought was interesting, or any type of suggestions that you might have. So I'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.